All right, like, share, and subscribe if y'all just now coming in. Like, share, and subscribe, man. I'm trying to see how the fuck you do something. You can't even do that shit. I guess I'll do the editing. I'll do the editing version last because I was gonna have a title. I wanted to have a title to let y'all know what I was gonna be talking about today. But unfortunately, this shit don't want to let me put a fucking title on the shit. So it is what it is. Shit. But I'm gonna let some viewers get in. I'm gonna let y'all get in live first. Let y'all tune in. How everybody weekend going so far? I need a motherfucking phone stand or some shit, bro. It's dumb shit. I might as well just hold this shit. Fuck it. Since I ain't got no topic, but I do have topics, I'm gonna edit it. Today we're gonna be talking about the Nolan Wills situation. The mysteriously unaliving of him while he was with his friends. That happened over the past week or two. Another thing we'll be talking about is my boy Future. He dropped the album, the review. We'll be talking about it. We'll be also talking about why the real feel like, or just me personally, I feel like Young Boy is hating on PLUTO, on bro. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck how nobody else take it. Then another thing we'll be talking about too is 290 out west, the new drill scene. It's 290 out west, the new drill scene. If you're coming in, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You don't even really gotta share. Just like and subscribe. It's 290, the new Chicago drill scene. That's another topic we'll be talking about. So we're talking about Nolan Wills, PLUTO, and YB Future album, and it's 290, the new drill scene. Now, doing this live, I might dive in and out the room with my baby in the front, and she, tending to baby things. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am a new father now. It's kind of new to me, so just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. But to start it off, the Nolan Wells situation. If anybody was aware of that Nolan Wells situation, he was supposedly supposed to have been with his friends and on some island in Mississippi where it ain't no police, nothing basically, to make sure to balance a certain crowd of teens or to just balance shit. No, it's no police in there. It's if you do your homework on that island that they found Nolan Wells there, you'll know. There's nothing to govern nothing around that motherfucker. Nothing. But so he was supposed to be with a female after his friends them went to the island and end up going back into another island, going back to the home where they, wherever they was at. His friends claimed that he didn't want to go with them. He went back with some girl he met that same day, and so happened the girl never seen. She had a quick conversation with him, And that was the last time everybody seen them. And then days later, he was found. His body was washed up ashore. You know, if came ashore. I'm just gonna get into it like this. Number one, ain't nobody finna sit here and say, I don't give a fuck who you is. You're not finna leave your phone on a boat with your friends and stay behind in another island or far away. If you just tuning in, hey, how we doing, Jessica? If y'all looking for the cash out, my cash out ain't in the bio, but I'm gonna put it in there. It'll be capital R, capital NF, capital R NFL, lowercase. Capital R NFL, capital C, RNFL codeine. But everything is capital except for the ODEINE. If you want to send money. But like, share, and subscribe. I just feel like, you know, we get played with in our face every time when it comes to these situations. And now these guys that was with him, his so-called friends, they took a long time giving the parents the phone. They took a long time giving them the keys to his car. So happened that the investigators are saying now that it was stuff deleted off his phone. So what was deleted off that phone? What was deleted off Nolan Will's phone? Nobody will never know. And not even only this, if I'm your friend and something happened to you and I know I ain't do it, what do I need to get a lawyer from? That's another thing. What do I need to get a lawyer for? If in our community, blacks, if we feel like if one of us did something to a motherfucker, or even if we ain't do nothing to a motherfucker, and they still get a lawyer, people gonna be like, hold on, why is him and his people going to get lawyers? Come on now. Nah, bro, you just broke. That's the main point. Who the fuck is this? It's you know what I noticed, bro? It's always a motherfucker that's just saying shit and don't know what they talking about. But anyway, like I said, if I'm your friend and something happened to you, I'm not getting no lawyer. I'm not getting no lawyer. What do I need to get a lawyer for? And if anybody knows, Al Sharpton and the parents was just in New York to host like a little, you know, a speech. And another thing, every time in history, an unalive of a black person down south in Mississippi, right? The first thing the sheriffs say, oh, there was no foul play. That's the first thing that y'all sheriffs so quick to say in Mississippi. They need in Mississippi, y'all need to be investigated. On my daddy, y'all need to be investigated because every time something happens to somebody down, I'm gonna just say down south, period. The sheriff said, oh, there was no foul play. And everybody got to go get their own autopsy done. He said on King David. Everybody, my thing, they ain't paying attention to this shit. They playing right in our face. Y'all don't even see this shit. Every time something happen, the first thing it be, oh, there was no foul play. In less than a week. How can you say there was no foul play in less than a week when somebody is demised? And it takes time to even find out what happens. And then another thing you notice they always say, oh, he had alcohol in his system. So, okay, everybody drinks, everybody smokes, everybody do their thing. But one thing a motherfucker ain't finna do is put themselves in the motherfucking water and leave their phone on the motherfucking boat and say, y'all go on here to go. Ain't no motherfucker finna do that. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you tuning in, like, share, subscribe, man. Like, no, this ain't no clout shit. This ain't no, like, this some real shit. Like, I'm gonna do a Q&A, Joe. Hold on. What y'all think happened to Nolan Wills? What? Hold on, what? That's how you do it. I'm gonna let y'all answer. What y'all think happened to him? What happened to Nolan Wills, man? You feel me? That's hey, you feel me though? But look, this the thing though. Like, they done played in our face so much, like, we gotta start waking up. Ain't no letting them do no autopsies, ain't no listening to their sheriff. If something happen, and this shit starting to happen like it's gonna happen again. Don't be no fool, this shit gonna happen again right in our face. And a motherfucker gonna be just looking like, damn, that's another black person gone. And guess what the sheriff's gonna say? No foul play. No foul play. No foul play at all. Come on now. And if that's my friend, if I know I ain't do nothing, I'm giving them that phone quick. Why did it take for the boys to get the parents take 30 minutes? Y'all go look at the interview with the parents and the guy from one of those newscasters. I looked at that whole interview yesterday. I'm new as the topic. The topic is about Nolan Wills. We starting it off with Nolan Wills. What happened to Nolan Wills? And then we talking about Future and Young Boy, Future album review, and then some Chicago shit. 290, which is like the west side of Chicago. 290. Is that the new drill scene? Who's that? Who's who? What you mean, who is who? What you mean, who's that? Is you saying who is Nolan Wills? If you don't know, it's a black guy, you know, that passed away being Nolan Wills. He's the black guy that was mysteriously with his friends in Mississippi, who just got found on an island. They was all together, and he some happened to not make it back to his family that night. Just do your homework on it and then tune back in on this live. It probably my live will be over with, or it might be still going on. But this is some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just showing us they'll play right in your face. And the sheriffs are saying no foul play, none of that type stuff. And it's too many situations like that. This is why now Al Sharpton and heavy people is now getting involved with this situation, because we just seen them lock Carmelo Anthony up for just defending himself. And we just seen them let a Chinese man walk away free from killing a little boy. So right now we in a weird time in America where you got to really put a telescope on this shit down there, you know. And sometimes we get distracted by other shit. We need to start just putting, a telescopic view on this type of shit, because if we don't say nothing, this shit will keep happening. This can be one of our kids. This can be, you know what I'm saying? This can be our aunt. This can be our, if you black or any other race, racism can just be any other. It's a hate crime for any other race. It ain't just for us blacks too. This just don't go for us blacks. But it just seemed to so happen to us blacks. And in Mississippi, it seemed like that's the capital of where it's happening at. I'm just going to be 100 with you. That's why you and I never go to Mississippi. I love Mississippi. I love the college Ole Miss. Bro, y'all don't even need license to have a gun, right? What? I don't understand that. What do you mean? We ain't even talking about guns. But anyway, back to the Nolan. Yeah, I just feel like his family need to get, hire the best private investigators, which I think they is because they working with some of the big people. You got Al Sharpton. More people gonna come out and support them, especially if it seemed like it was foul play. Those guys that he was with, I feel like this is like the same situations as I know what you did last summer type shit. If we stick together and don't say shit, then this case can be just forgot about. This guy can be forgot about. Nolan Wells can be forgot about. If they stick together and just nobody really put a telescopic view to the shit, it's gonna be forgot about. So, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think about the shit, man. Like, do y'all think his friends telling the truth? Or do you think Nolan Wells somehow just managed to just slip up in the water and or he killed himself, or even though that sound far-fetched, but whatever. I'm gonna let y'all decide, and we're gonna let the truth come out too as well. Okay, so on to the next discussion. Future dropped another album, The Real Me. I'm fucking with it. A lot of people gonna always say, that's another thing. Every time a new artist drop, y'all be so quick to be like, oh, he flopped. How? Y'all didn't even get this shit a week to do the sales. And then y'all said the same thing about Drake. Oh, Drake, you put out 3 albums of bullshit. That's some bullshit and all that. That's dumb and that shit ain't gonna sell. It ain't the same Drake. And what happened? He done beat records. Still beating records. Same with PLUTO. He dropped everybody. Oh, this some trash. I'm seeing it all on the internet. This is trash. Y'all just don't know good music, bro. And y'all don't know when a motherfucker is elevating themselves as a better artist, they can still talk about the same shit, but they know how to make it sound more crazier and more rawer than how they presented it the last time. That's all it is. Presentation. Elevating your presentation and your audio. Bro. That's all it is. He are now, how the fuck he flop if he on the top fucking charts of the Apple? Then he finna beat records again from his last time. He competing against himself. Future, and one thing about Future, bro, he can go silent for 4 years. And when he drop, everybody gonna tune in to what the fuck he got going on. And y'all know this. Y'all know this shit. Y'all know every time PLUTO drop, every time Future drop, niggas trying to see what it's about. On my daddy, niggas gonna want to see what it's about every time PLUTO drop. So all this, he flopping and all that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Y'all don't even give a motherfucker a month when they drop an album. And y'all say he flopped. Only the haters say that shit, I feel like. That man say, what that man say, he say, I need a U-Haul to traffic this gas. Put an 18-wheeler next to her, man. I need a U-Haul to traffic this gas. Put an 18-wheeler next to her, man. What you talking about? It's elevation, bro. And he's still giving y'all that same, this can't stress me, dog. That same flow, bro. That is, dog. Ain't gonna step in, dog. Future raw as hell. Stop playing with that, man. That's a go. Which now go on to the next topic. YB. Bro, calm down, bro. That ain't even that serious, bro. You getting money, YB. If I was getting money like you, bro, I won't want to beef with no nigga. Bro, I got too much money, fool. I got too much power. I got too much fame. God bless you, shorty. You better take that shit and run with it. Stop trying to beef with these niggas, YB, bro. Like, I feel like now you got a little envy, bro. Like, you first it was with Dirk, bro. Like, you instantly did that was dude. Now Smirk ain't in the picture right now. Now who you gotta attack? You trying to attack PLUTO. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know what be going on behind the scenes because that ain't my business. But at the same time, me just being a real nigga, and I fuck with PLUTO, like, cause PLUTO fuck with the rap hard as hell on bro. And like, my thing about it, like, bro, like, drop some music. Like, that's I fuck with young boy music, but it's like, bro, you're not elevating yourself in the music game, bro. You ain't hitting them charts, bro. You ain't hitting them charts like PLUTO, Drake, niggas. That you need to get out that whatever little shit you in, however you feeling, and get up out of that and link with niggas and make music, bro. Even if you don't fuck with niggas, you can make music with niggas. I even had to learn that shit, bro. Like, you can still link with niggas and make music, but you don't have to be tied to anything they got going on. That's what a lot of artists go bad at. Niggas be trying to be so gang. Yeah, your ops, my ops. My ops, your ops. Like, man, make music. Do business. Keep it at that. You niggas be trying to get too in tune with niggas. That's why shit don't never work out, bro. Like, you niggas don't keep this shit about music, bro. It's always some street shit. Like, for real. It's always some street shit, bro. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Yeah, like I said, man, like, YB, just stick to the music, bro. All that beef shit, that shit don't end nowhere but two things. A nigga gonna end up dying or going to jail. Ain't nobody gonna get no money. You see what's going on, Pooh Shiesty situation, Dirk situation. And y'all, and you hands on with some of these situations. You know what's going on versus than what we know, looking on the outside, looking in. But all I'm saying, get you some money. Get you some money. Fuck that beef shit. And I love how PLUTO really ain't responding. Even Doughboy, y'all ain't gotta box. You niggas ain't gotta link up and go out in the country and make y'all self look like niggas. That's all they gonna look at y'all like and lock y'all ass up if y'all somewhere wilding out. Even if y'all in the States wilding out. The feds gonna start looking at niggas. So pay attention to shit, bro. Y'all need to just get money. Stay away from each other. If that's how niggas feel, PLUTO, stay away from YB. YB, you need to stay away from PLUTO. Because at the end of the day, y'all both make good music. Y'all both got fans. And motherfuckers are hate for y'all to just crash out, bro. It's too much crashing out going on already. Motherfuckers are hate for that shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you tuning in, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Let me see. I don't even be reading these comments. Say, bro, y'all didn't no saying bad word. Talking about no saying bad word. No, you're being naughty. Who the fuck is y'all? Y'all be on this bitch tweaking. On my daddy, y'all be tweaking. Some shit y'all be saying on here, I ain't even gonna lie, it be making me wonder about, like, who the fuck be actually these people. Like, y'all be on this bitch. Wow. The trolling y'all do, man. But on to the next topic. If y'all, like, And this is a place where I'm from. This home. Now this topic hit home. Is Chirac out west 290? Is we the new drill scene? I feel like yeah. I feel like 290 out west, we the new drill scene. And it happened over a short span of time. And the reason why I say that because niggas now rapping about they ops out west now. Ain't no more dance, fun music. And niggas actually slap. Out west 290 right now remind me of when Sosa and them came out and they had they shit going on and niggas was dying. Shit was heated in the streets. You couldn't get caught with your pants down, bro. That's exactly what's going on. Who an idiot? Nah, y'all get on this bitch and say anything. I'm like, you're an idiot, stop the cow. An idiot about what? What am I an idiot about? You an idiot for coming on my live comment, you old bell pepper nose motherfucker. But bro, 290, they getting on right now. It's just like the drill scene out south, bro. I feel like all the shorties out west that's rapping right now, it's the time you can get a deal because the city is on fire right there. It's on fire out west right now. Niggas is dying left and right. And I hate to say this. One thing about it, bro, I'm starting to have a little soft spot when I see. Hold on real quick. I'm starting to have a soft spot for when I see niggas in the field dying, laying there, stretched out. And I don't even stay in the rack no more. But even when I come out, the shit still be going on and you still see shit. And that shit just be like, damn. And like I was looking at Tate Capone, one of his lives, he said, that shit, when you see these shorties stretched out, what they doing to each other, that shit make you feel some type of way. So I ain't saying this shit to be on no, like, oh yeah, it's turned, because it's been killing where we been at out west. It just wasn't never noticed in the music area. When shorty them out south over east was killing, we was getting money too, and it was killing on the low too. So my thing is, it's 290, the new drill scene. I feel like it is on road. And I feel like this the time you gotta rap. If you a shorty on your block, y'all getting it in, and you got some rappers, this is the time y'all gotta pop out and do what y'all gotta do. Cause it's right now, you can get a deal. I feel like any rapper from 290 right now out west, you can get a deal right now if you just stick to it and be different from everybody. Sometimes you gotta be different. You can still talk about the same shit, but be different on bro. With that money out there on bro. And then not even only yet that. I feel like our shit kind of different than out south. Niggas was getting caught. I feel like niggas was getting caught out south like singly or a couple guys on the block. These motherfuckers out west catching motherfuckers. Well, that's 20 motherfuckers on the block stretching a nigga out. And they don't give a fuck who outside. It could be broad day. It could be a motherfucking bird, eagle. Niggas getting their ass shot. Niggas is getting their ass shot, bro. You gotta be careful. You guys to be careful. I'm telling you, niggas getting their ass popped. But yeah, man. I'll be back later on. Like, comment, share, subscribe. What y'all think happened to Nolan Wells, man? And we ain't forgot about that, bro. We ain't forgot about that shit, bro. Like, comment. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know, like, what y'all think happened with Nolan Wells, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man.